how we can identify the originality or the purity of the honey?
So this is a double layer insulated drum where the honey is poured through this.
Okay.
So they come and fill pollen and nectar in these.
So initially, what was your investment of this all machines? What you invested?
This machine investment was about 15 lakhs.
15 lakhs. If a person want to start, how they can start? What would be like a lowest of the lowest investment? And what are the things he should be focused?
And they give us not only honey, they help us in pollination also.
Right.
So that is very critical for our food, About 90% of the world population is depending on bees. So the products we have here is, you can see honey, different varieties of honey we have.
Okay.
Like we have tulsi honey, coriander honey, we have moringa honey. Then this is multiflora,
Okay.
basic multifloral honey. Then we have bee pollen.
Okay.
You can see this. This is bee pollen. So,
Wow.
and then we have beeswax. So this is a candle made of beeswax.
The only thing which I understand, the price never go down is honey.
From one box of, you can say about 25 to 30 kgs of
One box.
one box.
What is the actual reason of
The
smoking?
reason for this is the bees, once they see the smoke, they feel that their home is on fire, called as the pollen trap. So we keep the pollen trap here and we collect the pollen. The worker bee lives only for 40 days and she dies after 40 days. And in this 40 days, she's not even sitting for a minute. She's all the time foraging up and down to collect pollen and nectar. The first one is called as the brood chamber.
Okay.
And this is called as the super chamber.
Right. So I hope you have tasted many varieties of honey,
Yes,
right?
we are getting.
So what's your
almost all.
favorite honey out of that?
My favorite honey is
We prove that there should not be a king for making a kingdom.
no. And Bee Global is basically not a honey bottling unit. We do processing. We do other activities also, like training for beekeeping training programs. But it is a honey value creation ecosystem.
So it's a kind of a long format video. Why we made it's a kind of A to Z information. So for a good experience, you can watch in a little speed like 1.5 or 2x, so that you will be getting a good experience, because the video might be a little lengthy. Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. So we are in Bengaluru. We are going to document a beautiful honeybee keeping. So this is Dr. Anita Mohandas. Hi madam.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
You're doing good, right?
Yes.
So basically, what made you to think about this farm and how this journey started?
So I am basically a bee scientist and a honey consultant.
Okay.
So I did my PhD in apiculture. And my postdoctorate was on honey quality analysis, honey chemistry, pollen chemistry. So after that, few of my
But still
friends.
into that research and how that changed to another like farming kind of thing.
No, this is basically a platform where we use our research and we promote research here also for testing. See, basically, honey quality is very important in honey. Quality, traceability, vision. These are the three things in a business. So, because of the quality parameter, we have to do testing, and research leads us to this kind of platform where, because I have done research, I am able to analyze the honey, go into different parameters of the honey, understand the basic adulteration concepts and other things in honey. So that has really helped me to come into this platform. And many of my friends, they wanted to get pure honey. So they kept connecting to me and asking me. That's when I thought, okay, let me start my own honey unit. So then I started this Bee Global in 2018. I started Bee Global. And Bee Global is basically not a honey bottling unit. We do processing. We do other activities also, like training for beekeeping training programs. But it is a honey value creation ecosystem.
Okay.
So I don't know whether you can understand
Yeah,
that.
totally understand.
Yeah.
So what, like I observe, like be global. What's the exact the motto of that? Be global.
When I started
Huh.
this, my ambition was to make it global.
Okay.
Like my honey should go global.
Mm.
You know, people should understand like what the quality of this particular honey.
Mm.
So that was my aim, and then I started this as a unit. And when people think of honey, it is like a raw material for them. They don't attach any other value to them. But that is not the case. And in honey, traceability is very important. Quality and testing is very important. So that importance is helping us to go forward in this line of honey business.
That's really amazing.
And one of the intentions is to make Indian honey should get a place. It should be able to compete internationally. We think of global standards. We are not. We want Indian honey to compete internationally.
Right.
That is my aim.
Right, right. So basically, what you have been through, you done all like PhD you got from this, the production of honey. You have went through a lot of experiments, lot of what do we the struggling days. So may I know what exactly Indian have the market like? What kind of honey they love, or what are the people are be commercially focused on production? Could you please explain on that?
Yeah, people actually in honey there are two types.
Right.
In India there are about 25 honey varieties.
Okay. Sure, we will walk around and we'll.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So it's going to be a wonderful video for me personally, but apart from that, having a beautiful ambience. I can see it's a kind of a nursery or a small, typically lower primary school ambience, especially a lot of what we say the stickers of the honeys and lot of the what we say statues or different kind of
Boards.
yeah boards of honey. So actually, what made you to make all this?
So yeah, so that's a good question.
Yeah.
So this boards I made for the schools
Uh-huh.
because I want to focus on pollination
Right,
and
right.
the importance of bees in the ecosystem
Mhm.
also. It's not just honey, and bees are very important for our ecosystem, and they give us not only honey, they help us in pollination
Right.
also. So that is very critical for our food. About 90% of the world population is depending on bees. So that is very important, and I wanted to convey this to the children. The children who are just upcoming, they don't know anything about pollination, about bees, how important. So I thought, let me take up this project. So this is a new project I just started, and schools have got environmental education.
Right.
So they are interested to bring the children here. So the children spend time here. They go through all these boards. These are actually questions.
Yeah.
There are no
So
answers.
once a child come here,
Yeah.
he's going to get a lot of doubtful question. What
Yes.
is bee? What is hive?
Yes, it's
Everything.
like what are the three
Yeah.
types of honeybees? Many of them don't know.
Yeah.
So that makes them inquisitive.
Right.
So they just go around. I tell them read all the books.
Uh-huh.
Then I teach them about 1 hour about bees. I show them some presentation about bees. Then we have a bee quiz. Then we give them honey as a small gift, honey bottle, and they are very happy. So
Yeah,
they're
obviously,
really happy. Yeah.
because honey, for me personally, when we go through the honey, the cycle and everything, it's a kind of combined colony.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
now it's time to ask each and everything. I'm not master in that. So obviously we'll ask what is the thing. Madam, could you tell how the honey, the entire life cycle works? Like what is queen, what is the colony? Could you explain each and everything? So
every box, you can
Yeah.
see those boxes there.
Sure,
So
definitely.
these are the boxes we keep. This is the Indian honeybee, that is
Okay.
Apis cerana indica.
Okay.
So in this box, we have about 50,000 bees. If it is a full-fledged colony, it's 50,000. And there are about 12 frames. And once these frames are fully covered with bees, then we go to the upper, we keep another frame called super, which we have not yet kept here now. So there, the bees go and fill the honey. So in this, it is only the brood chamber.
Okay.
So brood chamber, we don't touch that honey because that honey is
That's
for the
feeding,
bees.
Feeding.
That is for the bees. So they lay eggs, they lay larvae, everything, and they feed on that.
Right. So
But
basically, in brooding chamber, how many chambers will be there?
There will be 12 frames.
12
frames, and
Is
it
it
will be
possible to show?
Yeah, we will show you there. We have a colony.
Definitely.
We will show you.
So one more thing, what are the bees which is very aggressive? Which kind of bees?
Like we have 4 species. We have one is Apis dorsata, Apis serrana indica, Apis mellifera, and Apis florea.
Right.
So these are the 4 types of bees in India. And in this Apis dorsata is called as a giant bees, which we see on the trees.
Oh.
The big, huge comb we see on the trees is Apis dorsata. We see on buildings, apartments, those places, that is Apis dorsata. They
And
are
is there
very,
any difference between like a wild honey and the domesticated? I heard like recently there was a documentary I watched. It's in Nepal hills. The people are climbing the hills and getting that. And the bees are very big.
Giant, big
so
bees.
is that available like in India?
No, those species are available only in Nepal.
Nepal.
That is a different species, which is bigger than the Apis dorsata, which we have, and they are available only in Nepal. And those honey is the wild honey. So those bees are able to go and collect nectar from so many places. Can we do that,
this wild honey species, can we make
domesticated? No, we have not tried, but there are research has been validated, especially Maharashtra.
Right.
Scientists have done that. They have domesticated Apis dorsata also.
Oh.
So they have done, there's a technique for domesticating. So we are
just focusing Serrana
We
indica.
are focusing on serranas and Apis mellifera, also honey, all types of honey come here. So we have Apis dorsata honey, Apis mellifera, Apis serrana. So all these honeys, we are sourcing all these honeys.
Wow.
All the honeys we source, and each honey has got its own benefit.
Right.
We have one colony.
Okay, one colony.
We have one colony. Actually, I had established around 4 or 5 colonies.
Okay.
But they didn't survive in this environment because they need a lot of flora for them, those small medicinal honey, which we use in Ayurveda.
Wow.
That is from
So it's been how many years this Bee Global?
Bee Global has been from 2018.
18.
Yeah. 2018.
So 18, you're running it successfully.
Yes.
People loving it, and the people like me are.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, the first thing that.
I don't know.
So, do you have any co-founder, or are you the one person who is into this?
I have a team of people who are assisting me, and I have a partner now who was in Delhi. So he is coordinating with me for honey and strategies and other things. So otherwise, the team is very supportive for me, my team. So he is one of my team.
Hi. What's your good name, sir? Sahu. So you're from Karnataka?
Yes, sir.
Karnataka. Okay. So how many of you have a kind of team completely?
I have here a team which is permanent team is about 6 people. We are permanent. Then I have a temporary workers coming in, going out whenever we have more work and all. It about 10 to 12 people will be here.
Wow. So, and what about the visiting of the schools, colleges, students? Like every month you have a time frame or what?
No, actually schools come during their, they have their semesters and all that. So they have a break. They give us the calendar.
Right.
When they will come us, when they will visit us, and they give us.
And how this the normal breeding and the entire kind of farming? What could you tell me how it start? Like any kind of time frame?
Yeah, you were asking about the box.
You're right.
So, like, in that we have about, I told you, queen bees there.
Right.
Then we have 3 types of bees in a box. Queen bee, worker bees, and drones.
Okay.
So queen bee is a female fertile bee. And the worker bees are the sterile bees, female sterile bees, and drones are the males.
Okay. So the drones are the male. Female is the queen, and the worker also is a queen, but they don't lay eggs.
No, they don't lay eggs. They are sterile.
Okay. Only queen is the
only fertile in the colony, and she lives up to about 3 to 6 years.
Okay.
And then she lays about 1,000 eggs per day. Average around 1,200,000, depending upon the
so basically,
health of the colony.
What you're saying, we prove that there should not be a king for making a kingdom.
No. Queen is the super.
Queen is enough for making a kingdom. So that's the beautiful quotation I got. And how many acres has been?
This is about approximately 3/4 to 1 acre.
3/4.
Yeah, 3/4 acre. This
So
space.
basically, what I can see, it's having a space and having a beautiful ambience with a lot of trees.
Yeah.
And are you, migrating this box, or you're placing the box in there?
No, these boxes actually are only for training and for our, observations. We observe the boxes, we observe the bees, and we have training programs here where corporates, I told you people who want to take up beekeeping,
Mm-hmm.
like they want to learn about
Okay.
bees. So we have a 2-day program, basic. Then we have, if anyone are more interested, they can connect with us for advanced program. And then we do consultation projects.
Okay.
I do like honey, how to set up a full unit.
So are you also visiting and supplying the boxes?
Yes,
as well?
yes, definitely. We are supplying boxes
Okay.
also to the whoever is interested. And we are not only supplying, we are following up with them for maintaining the boxes.
Okay.
See, when somebody comes for training, for 2 days training, he has no idea how to continue with the box.
I can see a lot of flavored honey also in the market. We say like what we say, jamun flavored, mango flavored. So how the flavors are just merging with honey? Can you explain that?
Flavored honey means there are basically 2 types. One is you're adding essence to the honey. So you can take normal honey, multiflora, and add your jamun essence and make it a jamun honey. But we are also dealing with monofloral, I told you, honeys, where the bee boxes like this are kept in the jamun plantations. And the bees collect pollen and nectar from these boxes and they make the honey. So that honey is the real monofloral pure honey. So that honey has got all the benefits of jamun. Like we have tulsi honey. So tulsi honey is good for cough, for cold. Then we have moringa honey. We have ajwain honey. So some indigestion, constipation.
So I hope like you have tasted many varieties of honey,
Yes,
right?
we are getting.
So what's your
almost all.
favorite honey out of that?
My favorite honey is Karanj honey because that is from.
Could you tell?
It's called Karanj honey.
Karanj, okay.
And it is from a plant called Pongamia pinnata. So this is a white flower. You can see it all over.
Is
It's
the
a
trees
medicinal
available
plant.
in India?
Yes, yes. It's a lot of plantation. We are also supplying Karanj honey to our customers. We always tell, and whenever we supply honey to our customers, we always tell them the benefits of that honey. So that is very important.
So that's amazing taste of
yes,
Karanj honey.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And most expensive honey?
Most
accordingly.
Most expensive honeys, monofloral honeys are expensive. I think acacia honey from Kashmir, that is an expensive honey, special honey.
So according to this all setup, can you say where you start the process? Like, is that?
Yeah, that is the processing area.
So it's time to see what actually the colony look like. You can see the madam just got some champer, and she's wearing the protection. What do we call this?
This is a bee suit.
Bee suit. So I doesn't have. That's the reason I'm just having a little distance.
So this is basically a bee veil and bee gloves. Yeah. So we can also wear a bee suit on top of our dress, which is a full suit.
Okay. So this is what. And could you tell me how the bees like the entire process, the box chambers now? Can you tell me?
So this box which you're seeing here is Apis serrana indica. And this has got about 12 frames, and each frame is filled with bees. And you can see that the bees are building the combs. This is a very natural colony. So they are building this white portion is the comb. And you can see that these are the hexagonal cells in that where they are making the filling pollen and nectar. So they come and fill pollen and nectar in these. And they forage, they go to about, they collect pollen and nectar from about 4 to 5 kilometers around. So we have in our farm very good coconut plants and we have a lot of fruit trees. So this helps the bees to collect good pollen. It's a very good pollen source and pollen is very important for dividing the colony. The colony lays brood.
So may I know how many months or days now be the bees?
This has been about 2 months,
That's
2 to 3 months.
But it's getting bulking
Yeah,
now.
yeah, it is becoming more and more. Population is increasing.
Right.
Increasing.
And this is the maximum size or what?
No, it will fully cover this frame.
Okay.
This wax comb,
Huh.
which the bees are building, will fully cover the frame.
Okay. And this maximum size of the bees is this or what?
Yes, these bees are this size.
Okay.
This size and this color.
Okay. Now you can just place because it's not safe by catching and explaining in the entire video. We will ask each and everything, how they are starting and everything.
Yeah.
So we have just finished by visiting the entire chamber and everything. So here, Madam is going to explain how every kind of equipment looks like and what are the the uses and everything. Yes, Madam. From where we can start? What?
Yeah. So this is called as a bee box.
Okay.
So this bee box has got about 2 compartments.
Okay.
The first one is called as the brood chamber.
Okay.
And this is called as the super chamber.
Right.
So in this brood chamber, we have 12 frames. So and before we start beekeeping, we normally place about 4 frames with comb foundation sheets. We give a ready-made comb for the bees.
Okay.
So that they can immediately start coming and collecting pollen and nectar and start staying in the box.
Okay.
Immediately.
So it have a multiple layer.
Yeah, we can show the box.
Sure. So it's have a like a top part, what we call this.
Yes. This is the bottom board.
Okay.
So this is the entrance of the hive.
Okay.
So the bees are entering through this hole and they enter the box.
Okay.
Then you can lift it. This is the.
Oh. So it's having the chambers.
The brood
How many chambers we have like this?
This is about 12. 12 frames.
Okay.
12
frames. And out of these 12 frames, how we are installing each and everything? Like the wax will be generated automatically?
No, that's what. Initially, we have this one frame.
Huh.
So in this frame, we will keep the comb foundation sheet. We'll stick the comb foundation sheet, which is made of wax. I don't have it here, but we just stick it here. And this comb foundation sheet gives the base for the bees to come and build their comb.
Okay.
So once you give this comb foundation sheet, the bees will start coming and building their comb.
And what about the next, the same way?
Yeah, once they have all the bees filled in this comb, they will collect pollen, nectar and start laying eggs. And once they start increasing their population, then they will go to the second frame and start building their comb. So like this, one frame.
They will automatically build again from the second one.
Yeah, automatically they will go. And they
first we want to give them a kind of push.
Just we give them a push.
Okay.
Because see, they have so much of labor, effort for them to build the comb out by themselves. It is just to help them to start the building process. Right. And then after that, this whole set of 12 frames will be completely filled with bees.
Got it.
So once that is done, we know that it is a very healthy population. The queen is laying very good eggs. The queen is healthy. So now the colony is ready and fit for more honey collection.
Right.
So then we put this.
Sure. So
this is called as the brood chamber.
Okay. So the brood chamber.
Sorry, this is called as the honey chamber.
Honey chamber. So we get honey from here.
Yes, we extract honey only from the super chamber.
Okay.
We never take honey from the brood chamber.
So the brood will only for the multiplication.
Brood is for them to have. See, honey is their food also. Okay. So they will eat that honey for their young ones to become adult bees. Okay. So
the rest of the things we are getting.
So what happens once this honey is full, they will be collecting more honey. So that honey will be started storing in this top layer. They will again build a comb frame and start filling the honey. And once the honey is matured, they will seal the honey. They will completely seal it with wax.
Got it.
So that is a stage when we will be extracting the honey.
So what is this?
So this is actually an observation hive.
Okay.
So when we have exhibitions or when we have like children's visiting for them to see, you can go very close. We keep a brood there. We keep a frame there. And
we will close.
We will close it and keep. So the bees will not come out. But the children,
But we can see
we
how it
can
look
see,
like.
we can see the full colony.
Right.
We can see what activities are going on in the
Right.
hive. So all these things we can see.
Right.
So that is, like an educational.
And a complete, addressed material
Yes.
is like this.
So here we have,
Okay.
you can see, we have the veil. We
Okay.
just put the veil.
Uh-huh.
And then we have the gloves.
Okay.
Gloves to protect our hand. Then if we can have a suit, complete suit,
Okay.
which, I have it there. I want to see complete suit.
Sure.
So then we have this gloves. You can see he's
Okay. He's also there.
he's using the gloves. He's wearing the gloves.
And what is this?
Then you
This
can
is
show.
smoke.
This is called as the smoker.
Okay.
So the smoker.
So we use cocoa pit.
Yeah.
Cocoa
We
pit.
use this, fill it with that, and we light it, and only the smoke comes out.
Right. Right.
So,
So here
just
is
press
a-
that. You can feel.
We press the-
Just
oh,
press
okay,
that.
okay.
You can get the smoke.
It's a sending
Yeah.
air to this.
Yeah, the
Okay.
smoke will come out. So before we open the box, we need to smoke this
Smoke here.
entrance.
What is the actual reason of
The
smoking?
reason for this is the bees, once they see the smoke, they feel that their home is on fire.
Oh,
See, this is their home. So they will think that the home is on fire. They get scared, and
Right.
some of them come out
okay.
and they go far away. So
Okay.
this is only one of the reasons for saving the bees.
Right.
So we are saving them. They are going. We are doing our work,
Mhm.
and then they will come back.
So later again they will come back.
They will
to
come back.
They will come.
They will come.
Okay. So this is the entire,
Yeah,
things
and
that-
then we have this bee brush,
Okay.
which we all normally do to clean the
Outside clean.
box, because bees are very delicate bodies. So we need to be very careful with them. Then we have this knife.
Okay.
Like the combs get stuck.
Oh.
We
oh,
saw in that box,
Right,
like the
right.
combs were all stuck.
Stack.
So that time we just use
Clean.
see like this. We just clean
Oh.
them. We have to clean, and everything we use this.
Right.
Clean the box.
So that's a complete,
Complete.
equipments and the procedure.
Yeah.
And now let's jump into the video of how the time frame. You told like you have to introduce a small like wax, then they will automatically build their colony. Then how that started and what is the exact time frame we can get the honey and everything. Can you tell?
So once the colony is
Right.
becomes full, so every box here down, there'll be approximately 50,000 bees.
Okay.
So this 50,000 bees, once they start scoring the honey, it takes depends on the season also.
Mm-hmm.
So in India, we have about 4 seasons.
Okay.
So during those 4 seasons, we can collect honey.
Okay.
Remaining, we cannot collect honey.
So what are the forces? Could you explain?
So we have, it is all related to flowering.
Okay.
Flowering season. So you can say, suppose January to, you can say about till June, you have good honey season. Then you can say June, July, we have this rainy season, August. Then again, August to October, we have one season. Then December. So 3 months, you can classify it as one season. So before that, you have 2 seasons. Again, after the rainy season, you have 2 seasons.
Okay.
So we have totally 4 seasons.
Okay. For the better, for the viewers, can you say which is the best season to produce more honey?
The best season is during February,
Okay.
March, April.
It's more flowers,
More
right?
flowering blooms.
Mangoes and everything.
Yeah, all kinds of flowers.
Flowers.
Blooms. And so, of course, some flowers like they are seasonal flowers also.
Mhm.
So those flowers will always be there. Some flowers throughout the year it is available for the bees.
Okay.
So this 4 seasons will give from one box of you can say about 25 to 30 kgs of
One box.
one box.
Okay. So how much? What is the time frame once we introduce the small, the queen and
3
the colony?
months.
3 months. So end at 3 months.
Entire 3 months.
How many kgs once again?
25 to 30
Minimum.
kg. Minimum.
Okay. And what is the exact price now we get for wholesale and retail?
Honey price is very variant.
But still,
very
the only thing which I
so-
understand, the
every
price never go
beekeeper-
down is honey.
Yes, but every beekeeper is like giving his own price.
Okay.
So every beekeeper says that they do a lot of struggle. They have to keep the boxes in the colonies, and so when it comes to our hands, by them the price is increased.
Okay.
So it comes to about 500 rupees per kg. So up, it is a minimum price. Then depends upon the quality of the honey, depends upon the variant of the honey. So monofloral variants are premium honeys like moringa honey and tulsi honey. So those honeys have got more premium price range for the honey. Depends upon the quality of the honey. No mixing, no adulteration, and of course we do all our testing also. Based on that, we give the clients whatever kind of honey they want.
Okay. So basically, when we look into the honey business, people say it's a kind of having a lot of adulteration. There's a lot of scam and everything. How we can identify the originality or the purity of the honey? The first question, and the next thing, why the people are just doing and selling it for higher price? Because when we are able to produce that, why now currently people are just focusing on the selling of fake honey? Could you please explain that?
So fake honey is only adulteration of honey.
Yeah, obviously.
Nothing else. So we have to do a testing. So testing is something which is very important. There's no it is non-negotiable.
Right.
Testing.
Right.
So we have to do a testing, and we have to do basic testing. We follow is like HMF. HM is a test which moisture content in honey should always be around 20 degrees, because that is FSSAI standard.
Right.
And HMF content in honey should not be more than 80 milligram per kg.
Okay.
So if it goes more than 80
So
milligram
how normally
per kg,
that taking that the way how you observe that test all?
It's a chemical test.
Chemical
test.
Okay.
It's a chemical test, indication of color in the honey. It is done in the labs. And this HMF, if it goes above 80, then you can say your honey is old honey.
Okay.
So it should be less. And some of the...
So how should be the honey? It should be older or new?
It should be... HMF is very important.
Okay.
It should be less than 80. Okay. Always less
so
than
obviously 80. the purity of the honey in the sense it's a new, should be new.
New. Okay. New means it can stay up to 2 years, 3 years.
The rest of the things, it doesn't have that purity.
But earlier they used to say honey stays for a very long time and honey generations.
It's not wine, right?
Generations. But now it is getting spoiled and fermenting. Basically, it gets fermented.
Right.
Honey
fermented, crystallization is all that.
Crystallization is a natural process of honey, and that is pure honey always crystallizes.
Oh.
So when we get honey, there are some honeys like moringa honey, which we get here. It is totally good consistency, but it crystallizes within a month.
Right.
Within a month, the honey gets. So people think that it is bad honey.
Right.
But so we just place it in warm water bath, and it comes back to its normal consistency.
Right.
But that honey is pure honey.
So once again in the market we see like the stingless honey like 2,000 rupees per liter. What is actually, why that super expensive? Why?
That is because it is highly medicinal.
Okay.
It has got lot of medicinal properties.
So normally 3 months of time frame you
and
get.
And another aspect is stingless bee makes very less honey.
Oh.
Not like Sarana. So in a box you get 1 gram you may get after so many months. Stingless
so 3 months honey. We get in a like 25 like kg, this, but over there?
Over there it will be 3 months, I don't know. It will be very less. Very, very less honey.
That's the reason why.
That's the reason. So 1 kg of your stingless bee honey is about 4,000 rupees per kg. So it is very less. So that is the reason it is more expensive.
Right.
It is demand.
So how the people are just focusing on a commercial scale, Sarana, what they are producing. How they can just go and do the stingless honey? Can they able to do it?
Yes, they are doing.
Okay.
They are doing because they are getting the price also for the honey. Whatever honey they are producing, they are able to get the value for that.
So the only agri business which I find that the price always hike is honey business, because honey every day the demand and people are just consuming it. They know the value of the honey.
They will know the value, and one more thing is quality is very important. I keep suggesting testing and complaints is very important in any honey business.
Right.
We have to.
So as you told that the lab test, normal people cannot afford that, right? So how they can identify?
Normal people have to do an FSSAI test.
Okay.
FSSAI rules are, they have some normal parameters in honey which is done in the FSSAI lab. Because unless you do an FSSAI test, get the FSSAI license, you cannot sell your honey.
Okay.
Even if you cannot have a unit, and you need an FSSAI license for that. That is a basic license.
Right.
Then, if you're going into export market, you have so many other certifications in honey which you need, like FDA, SFDA, halal certification. You need to get from Food and Drug Administration per license. You need to get. Suppose you're sending it to Saudi, you need to get SFDA, Saudi Food and Drug Administration. Then you need to get an halal certification. Then, if you have a machine, you need to get a HACCP certification for the machine to show that your product is properly hygienically operated in the machine. So these are some of the things. And then, if required, we have advanced testing for the customers. NMR test, I told you. It is called nuclear magnetic resonance test. So in this test, they tell you if honey is adulterated with rice syrup, corn syrup, or sugar syrup. So they do an isotopic analysis, C3, C4 analysis, and then they come to know that honey is being mixed with these syrups. So NMR gives a very, standard, tells us about this adulteration.
Okay.
In
So in normally for the when we just buy some honey and when we use in the home, how can we just have a basic step of identification of honey? Is there any tip?
See, they say you put it in the water, drop, and
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
That will never show you that this is even fake honey. It
People,
is fake honey. Also, according to us, it is going down, and it is. But only if you want to rely on pure, and you want to do that, you can have to go for testing.
Nowadays people, when we look into the reels or shorts, people like
Yeah,
getting
lot
their
of
brand and just putting it in
yes,
water.
yes,
It
yes.
never going to anywhere. So
it will never help you to know that
purity of that.
honey is not mixed with sugar syrup.
That's the reason increasing of scammers and the fraud
Yeah.
honey in India.
It is not. It will not help you.
Us.
Sugar syrup.
And apart from that, if they are just the people who are watching the video who are already doing the honeybee, as you told that there is a huge market on export, how they can start all this and what is the time frame? How much time it will take if they're going for an export thing on honey?
See, first you need to have a basic knowledge about apiculture,
Okay.
beekeeping, how to. You need to have your own set of bees. If you can't do that, maybe you can connect with somebody who's
Right.
already having bee boxes. A beekeeper. You connect
Right.
with the beekeeper. You can take honey from him. And if you directly want to get into export, you have to go with the compliances.
Right.
That's all. You have to just do the testing, make it as an export grade quality honey, and then you have to proceed with the certifications.
Right.
And then every country has got its own certifications. Every, like if you're exporting to Europe, Europe has got some certain value, moisture level, and other things in honey which need to be maintained. Then, if you're exporting to some other country like US, Australia, Germany, so every country has got their own parameters of certain. You just need to follow those criteria, whatever certifications they need. You need to follow it. Once that is followed, it can be exported.
Okay. So what made you to you have done all the PhD in this all, like you have a vast knowledge on this. As you were telling like the lab test and that some of the terms it's common man they don't know that.
Yeah.
So for you personally, like how do you guys also supply the honey or what?
Yes, that is.
So do you export?
We are exporting
Okay.
also. We are supplying. See, and our main thing is no. I had told you in the beginning about this, and Be Global is not just a bottling unit or a filtering unit.
Right.
We are just creating a honey value
Globally.
ecosystem. So we are supplying people who would like to have their own brand. They can connect with us. We have set up an entrepreneurial, program for them. So we help them in sourcing, we help them in packaging, and we also help them in testing. So sourcing, testing, all compliances we take care of, and we have customized bottling. So we customize the bottle. I can show you that also. Sure. So we can customize. You want your label, what kind of label you want, what is that you want on your label, what are the other features on a label, how much quantity, what kind of bottles you need. Do you want round, do you want square bottles, or
you want plastic, you want glass?
Exactly. Everything is your choice. We customize. See, so at Be Global, aim is to help entrepreneurs to sell honey in their own brand. I am not focusing on my big global brand. I have my own brand, but I would like to help entrepreneurs. See, there are many people who are connecting, saying that we want to start honey business, but they don't have proper guidance.
So I swear that after watching this video, so many is going to connect you.
I definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, I'll be happy because see, many people they don't know where to start.
Yep.
They just come think, oh, honey business is very easy. We can just come buy honey from a beekeeper and we can start a business.
But
No.
actually, this is not a factory, right? We need to feed them. Because
Yes,
This
yes.
is not machines.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
also
They
here-
are live,
yeah.
social insects.
Even you told like they are like so much domesticated when you walk
Yeah,
around there.
yeah,
They
yeah.
love. They won't attack you. So that kind of
Yeah.
sense they have.
They definitely, they are highly intelligent social insects.
Right.
That is the thing, you cannot see anyone else so intelligent actually. Once you study about their life history, about their behavioral patterns, you will never, you will feel that, you get fascinated every day. So
Very
even if-
hardworking.
Yeah, very
Very-
hardworking, diligent. The worker bee lives only for 40 days and she dies after 40 days. And in this 40 days, she's not even sitting for a minute. She's all the
Fine.
time foraging up and down to collect pollen and nectar. So she's that shows their
Everyone
hard
are
work.
there on duty.
Yeah, everybody do it. And do you know that even the worker bees have got different categories? You have the nurse bees, cleaning bees, building bees, forager bees. So these are guard bees.
Oh.
So you can see bees guarding in front of the entrance. You can see bees cleaning the hive. You can see bees feeding.
So it's
the
a kind of entire city. They
Entire-
have hotel, restaurant,
Yeah.
hospital, bar, pub, everything.
entire city. Actually it's a home for them.
Yeah.
The queen is the mother.
Right.
She is called as the mother of the colony.
Yeah.
The queen bee is the mother of the colony. She takes care of
So
every
what is the
bee.
lifespan of the queen bee actually?
Queen bee stays up to 3 to 6 years. If she's a
Oh.
healthy queen,
6 years.
healthy queen,
Mhm.
she should be healthy.
But the rest of the things like 40.
40 days.
40 days.
40 days.
What about that?
And drone bees
drone, huh?
immediately die after mating.
That's it.
Mating with the queen bee.
Rip. Rest in peace.
They are only for mating.
Uh-huh.
So there are very few drone
especially
bees.
the female are like majority who is working very hard.
Yes,
For like-
female worker
yeah,
bees.
yeah.
They are the main bees, the
Mhm.
main workers.
Okay.
That's why they call worker bees. So they are the
So
one
at
who
a
collect-
time, how much like the like laying eggs in the case? At a time, how much like for queen she's able to lay and produce?
At a time, she lays about 1,000 eggs, around 850 to 1,000.
Like every what is the
8,000
cycle?
to one.
Every week
Every day she
every day? Every day 1,000 eggs.
Every day,
Oh my
every week maybe she will do.
Okay.
But that's what theoretically they say. But little less depending upon the colony health.
But still, if we calculate, like, if you for every week also, it will be like thousands of bees.
Yeah, but in the meantime, every 40 days bees
40
are
days
dying.
dying.
So the population is.
So that does
decreasing.
that dead body also here or they're dying outside?
No, that is what we do cleaning. Like,
Okay.
we need to clean the box every week.
Mhm.
We need to maintain this bee box.
Okay.
We can't just leave it. We need to clean the box, open this bottom board, lift all this, clean the bottom board with the brush.
How many
And,
years you've been like, getting your PhD on this? How many years you have struggled? Like
For my PhD,
Yeah.
maybe around 4 years.
4 years for studying this. so bees are not a small creature. They are like having a vast thing. We have to know a lot
Definitely.
because they studying about medicine only 5 years or something.
Yeah.
We are good in getting a doctor degree.
Yes.
But here this is absolutely
That's
different.
why I tell children should know about
Yeah.
bees because they are important in pollination. It's
And
not
recently, to a couple of years back, the Food and Agriculture Organization, it's
FAO.
FAO, they're just promoting the bee because
Yeah.
the productivity of the food is going down.
That's what. Yes.
The pollination is going down.
Yes. Yes.
So
very
for
much.
that, could you tell what is your vision and how can we?
Yeah, so bees, I told you 90% of the crops,
Yeah.
like fruit or vegetables, everything is pollinated by bees.
Okay.
So this pollination, 90% pollination means just imagine every bit of food we eat, is pollinated by the bees. So it's very important. So if we do not save our bees, then according to Albert Einstein, a very famous scientist who once said, If the bees disappear from the surface of the earth, then man will have only 4 years to live.
Once again, could you please to the viewers?
Yeah, so
How
if
many
the
years?
bee disappears from the surface of the earth, man will have only 4 years to live.
That's it.
That's it.
So bees are having crucial importance.
Very crucial, very crucial. So because food, every food, berries, cheese, what about your vegetables? All types of vegetables are pollinated by bees, from tomatoes to onions to beans, carrot, brinjals, cabbage, watermelon. Everything is pollinated by bees. So fruits also, we have so many fruits: guava, apple, berries. So everything is pollinated by
So
bees.
who are watching now, please kindly promote beekeeping as well as how
No,
they
I
can.
would
Yeah.
definitely want to say
Yeah.
that every house should have a bee box.
Wow, nice.
Every house. That is one of my dreams.
Right.
Every house should have their own bees, get their own honey. You know, they will also be happy.
Right.
They're drinking their own honey. They're looking after the bees.
Right.
They're taking care of the bees. So that should be the motto.
But
See,
right
if
now,
the
every
nation-
house have houseflies, not bees. They're growing them because people are
Yes.
just,
Yes.
in the case of commercial farming also, applying of fertilizer is too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So because of that, now
Yeah.
the migration of the box also happens, right? So when the migration happens, the farmers are applying so much pesticides,
Yeah.
and they are dying. So.
Correct, correct.
And one more thing, madam, what is about the migration or the term migration? How it work in beekeeping?
That is called migratory beekeeping.
Yeah.
So what happens is like some of the honey is like monofloral honey.
Right.
We have this, I told tulsi honey, karanj honey, moringa honey. So these the crops are very seasonal. So they flower only from May to August or September to December. So like that. So that time when, and every region in India, different regions in India, it's different flowering time. So what the beekeepers do, if you are in Jharkhand, so Jharkhand is a very famous beekeeping area. So we get our, lot of honey from Jharkhand. So in Jharkhand itself, if there is a particular crop which is flowering, there's another crop called Niger, which flowers, yellow flowers like mustard or mustard. Mustard is another good honey, mustard honey. So it is like creamy texture,
Right.
White color mustard. They use like a butter spread. So that honey, that is flowering is finished, the beekeepers take the boxes to Bihar. So in Bihar, you have karanj, moringa, or some other honey flowering there. And then from there, they go to another place. So another different.
So it's a kind of migration.
That is called migratory beekeeping, and that is basically done by the beekeepers because they need to get a lot of the quantity needs to be good. You can also do it if you have your own land and you're doing beekeeping and you want to get different types of honey. You can also do your migratory beekeeping.
For South India, when we talk about South India, North India, for North Indian viewers, can you say what are the best crop to put the boxes? And for South India, what are the crops you advise?
South India, not much of monofloral honeys.
Okay.
We have eucalyptus and Nilgiris plantations.
Right.
And Wayanad, Idukki belt, everything is multifloral honey. It's all a mix of different types of honey. But in northern India, like places like Jharkhand, you can have mustard honey, Niger honey, their karanj honey. Then if you go to Uttarakhand, Uttarakhand is also has got seasonal honeys like different types. Ajwain honey, neem honey. Then if you go to Bihar, you can get some different kind of honey. Like for example, in Bihar we have got in Rajasthan you have got Sidar honey. So Sidar honey, have you heard of Sidar?
Sidar, no.
It's a berry, red color, red berry.
Okay.
So that honey actually it is identified with palm honey in Saudi.
Okay.
So the date palm.
Oh.
It's similar to date palm honey in Saudi. So there is a good demand for.
See all the names what you are explaining. I'm hearing for the first time.
Really?
Yeah. So you told like a more expensive, like from Kashmir one honey.
Acacia honey.
What is actually saffron?
That is white transparent honey.
Okay. Is it
No,
from
saffron honey is different.
Different.
Acacia is different type of trees.
Okay, it's a different tree.
Different type of trees.
Okay. What about the Nepal honey? The coming to Nepal, that the hilly area there.
That is a normal multifloral honey.
That's it.
Giant bees, little more wild honey from forests, and because the height Himalayan belt, so the honey is very pure and very organic honey.
So according to
then
your
we have red honey,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is coming from different one. We have wild flora honey. We have in multiflora also there are different types. Then we have
Right.
Sundarbans honey, which is coming from the Sundarban belt. So that is a very premium honey. So that is also very good.
Have you
honey.
tasted all this?
Yes.
You have. So obviously 4 years you've been doing all this. All right. So it's been like years and years you are just working with bees, and according to personal, like if a person want to start, how they can start, what would be like a lowest of the lowest investment, and what are the things he should be focused. They are unable to focus on different kind of varieties, right? Or migratory. So could you please tell on that?
Yeah. So when you want to start, suppose a person wants to start, he can start with one bee box.
Okay.
So one bee box like this will cost about around 4,000 to 5,000 rupees. So we have this outer wood which is made of salwood. Inner it is teak wood. The frames are all made of teak wood.
Okay.
Because it needs to be for long duration. So the box comes up to about 4,000 to 500 to 5,000. Then you need to have your basic equipments, like you need a smoker, like we showed you. Yeah. Then you need the gloves. You need a veil because you'll be working with the bees, and then you need your bee knife to clean up the thing, bee brush. So these are the basics.
So what are the investment for the basic one box and this all things?
Maybe around 6,000 to 7,000 rupees.
And after that, he will wait for entire 3-4 months. He can able to get 25 kg of honey minimum.
Yeah, but
still, it's
very important point here is you cannot just keep the box somewhere. You need to keep the box in an area where it is full bee flora. That is very important.
That's very important.
Yeah.
If your area is filled with a lot of flowering or the seasonal thing, you can definitely go with this. You can just believe on the honey and believe on your
you
things.
need bee plants around you, or you need to propagate bee plants in your area. You can, we have a list of bee flora. Bee flora is list of bee plants season-wise, which are flowering. So you can have that bee floral calendar.
Right.
You can use that calendar and you can plant your own bee plants.
Okay. So in some area like Karnataka and Kerala, heavy rain. So for that protecting purpose, they use plastics. I can see there's a tint sheet.
Yes.
So what are the other things which we can use for the protecting of box?
Mostly it will be plastic, or you can go for a bamboo covering.
Yeah.
So
some in China, China.
Or you can use this sloping kind of.
Yeah.
Those boxes are also available. The sloping boxes.
Yeah.
Heavy rains.
The only thing we need to build a good apartment for the bees.
Yes.
Right?
A good home, and then you need to maintain the home, take care of the bees. That's the only things. You just need to take care of the bees.
So they will work for
They will work. They will get you pollen, nectar, honey. Not only. Then another interesting thing about bees is, it's not only honey. You get bee wax.
Yeah, that's also the thing. What are the byproducts?
So those are the byproducts in bees. You can get bee pollen.
Yeah.
The first thing is pollen. So when the bees enter this area, they have pollen basket.
Yeah.
So the pollen sticks to the pollen basket. So that pollen basket, you have a trap called as the pollen trap. So we keep the pollen trap here and we collect the pollen.
So pollen is used for kind of tablets and things.
Pollen is used for capsules. Pollen is actually having about 20 amino acids.
Oh.
And it is a immunity booster, and it is used for brain development.
Okay.
So a lot of people now have started having bee pollen because it helps to improve your intelligence. It helps to improve your memory. So most of the IT professionals are now into bee pollen, because they found the difference. See, everybody uses it because there is a difference.
Right.
You feel some energy, you feel some difference, no? So
And the
bee
next
pollen.
thing is the wax.
No, then we have bee propolis.
What is that?
So propolis is a compound which the bees use. It's a gum which the bees take from the bark of this trees, and they scrape it, and they use it to seal their holes. So if there's a hole somewhere cracked, they'll seal it with the bee propolis.
So that is repairment.
Yeah, repair it. And when they are sealing, they add some enzymes to it. They make it more nutritive. So when you extract this bee propolis, it has got highly antioxidant characteristics. It is a lot of phenols in it. So it is very important. It is another byproduct which is highly medicinal.
Pollen and
bee
next
propolis.
bee propolis.
Then we have another product called royal jelly.
Royal jelly.
So royal jelly is actually fed by the worker bees to the queen bee. So the queen bee, the queen bee is exclusively fed by royal jelly, because the worker bees, only that particular cell develops into the queen bee. No other cell will develop.
So that royal jelly is very expensive.
Excuse me. Yeah.
That royal jelly is very expensive, right?
Yeah, very expensive. So that is very expensive. That is also, I think, around 15,000 or something. It's very expensive product for 1 gram. And then we have bee venom, which is the latest. Then beeswax, of course, you told beeswax.
So these wax are later converted to candles and.
Yeah, beeswax is, you just saw the comb.
Yeah.
The comb, that is the beeswax. So
somewhere I saw somewhere in the sense, I think recently, they are collecting the wax like cheese.
Yes.
Cheese balls.
Yes, so we have actually we have a sample where we have done here.
Okay.
We have extracted the wax during the class training period. We show them how to extract beeswax.
So now currently, how many you told like you have all the boxes apart from like different projects. So how many area you have been placed in nearby Bengaluru?
In Bangalore, our farm, we have only this place. Then we have some bee fields in Jharkhand, Uttarakhand. So those 2 areas also, we have our own bee global.
So you frequently go there, visit and.
Yes. We have to go there and we have to see the place and we have to check the cleaning and other things.
So when we comparatively, where we can see more production of honey, south or north?
It is basically north.
North is most production of honey.
Yeah, north is more. South honey is from the forest, like I told you. It's a multifloral vineyard, and the honey from south is more expensive.
Right, it's more expensive, and there I hope in south they are more into focus of stingless.
Yeah, stingless. South is stingless. You don't find in the north.
Right.
Right.
And may I know your personal journey? How you been like interested on this honeybee? What are you? Where you from? Could you tell to the viewers?
Yeah, I am basically from Kerala. So I started my education in Chennai.
Okay.
Then Delhi. Then I was traveling all around India, and then Assam. Finally, in Bangalore,
you love the spot.
No, Bangalore. I settled in Bangalore. And here, I continued my education because I was very interested in environment. That was one of the the points. So I continued my education in this field. So did my MSc in zoology, that is entomology. So subject, and then after zoology,
it's all dealing with insects, right?
Yes. Entomology is insects. Then after that, I did my specialization in apiculture. So apiculture connected me with bees.
Now you are in a good relation with that.
Yes, now I'm in a good relation.
And next we are going to the process units. Yeah. All right, ma'am. So we are going to enter the unit. So for my viewers, they are eagerly to know what are the equipments and everything.
Sure.
So it's a small unit where you can see so many bottles and your barrels. Yeah. So yes.
So this is a honey processing area.
Okay.
So here we receive honey from Jharkhand, Uttarakhand, and other places, beekeepers, and the honey comes either in buckets or these cans.
Okay. So it's all coming from north.
Yeah.
Jharkhand.
That. So we are now you can see we have labeled the honey also.
Okay.
So this is Tulsi honey.
Okay.
Be global.
So you can see that's all labeled according to the flavor, right?
Yes.
So after coming, you again go for the quality check or what?
Yeah. So once we receive these drums, then immediately we have to follow the few parameters. We check for moisture.
Okay.
And very important, and then moisture control, and then other quality parameters also we do the checking. And then depends upon the customer's requirements, what kind of testing they need with the honey. But our basic testing we carry on, like we have our moisture testing. So FSSI, whatever testing is done by FSSI, the parameters given, we do all those testing parameters, and we have our own certifications also.
Okay. So what are these all things?
So this is actually the refractometer. Okay. Refractometer. This is for checking the moisture content in honey.
It's not for testing the sweetness, no.
No. This is just testing. So according to FSSI, it should always be 20.
Okay.
Moisture in honey should be 20. So we need to check the moisture before, because some of the honey which comes is around 24. And in our unit, we make it up to 20 or 19. Okay. That is a standard FSSI unit.
And what are the other things?
This is the same refractometer, digital.
Okay, digital refractometer. Oh, right. So that are the equipments we should be.
Yeah, initially when the honey comes, we do the.
And it's time to enter the unit.
Yeah.
And I observed that it's by the finance partner like
Yes.
So how you got that when
this is through the PM. I was associated with RD Village Industries as a professional trainer, beekeeping trainer. So I used to go and used to have training programs under the honey mission. So, like our esteemed Prime Minister under the honey mission, we started this beekeeping Sweet Kranti program.
So we have so
I
many.
was involved in those programs, and that's when they asked, helped me to get this PMEGP.
Right. So you have so many machines.
Yeah.
So what is the uses and could you explain all these things?
Yeah. So here we have, this is the basic honey, scientific honey processing unit, which we have. And here we follow strict hygiene, and then we have, it is basically standard operating procedure. This is not just a filtration, but we follow basic standard operating procedure here, which is very important for honey, because traceability is another thing which is important.
What is that? The term traceability, what is that actually?
Traceability is actually, you should know from where the honey is coming.
Okay.
The source.
The source.
The source. It's very important. You should know who is sending the honey, or from where it is coming. So, that is very important in any business. So, traceability, we focus on traceability. Then this unit basically has got SOPs which we follow. So first thing is we always maintain the temperature 55.
55.
Temperature does not go above 55 because once the temperature increases, honey gets spoiled. So the nutritive value of honey is lost.
Okay.
So we always maintain.
You have supplied the honey directly or by this pipeline?
Yeah. So once we the initial processes, we fill this water tank with water. We boil it, cut off temperatures 55, and then we release the heat into this drum. So this is a double layer insulated drum where the honey is poured through this.
Spot.
Yeah, honey is poured through this funnel, and then it is operated. It runs about for half an hour, 20 to 30 minutes. So the honey is totally.
Even there is no honey, I can feel the smell.
Because you are in here.
So next.
So once the honey is warmed up, so then the honey goes through these pipes. So here it is two filters. It is 100 micron and 40 micron filters. So in 100 micron filters, all the bigger particles, like suppose you have bees in the honey. So the bees are filtered. So in our unit, we normally do a mechanical filtration before we start the process. We try to maintain a lot of standard conditions. So we manually first filter the honey and then we put the honey in the agitator. Okay. And then the honey is again double filtered here, 100 micron and 140 micron.
40 micron again small particle.
Yes, 40 micron again smaller particles.
So the next.
Then this is a dehumidifier. This is a dehumidifier where the moisture content in honey is reduced. So your honey is coming at 24. Here we run it and make it 20. 1920, which is the FSSI standard.
Okay. Can we see it from that side?
Yeah. Then here we have this. Here it's only a collecting area. So it comes from these pipes and we collect the honey through this.
Okay, this pipeline.
Yeah, pipeline. And we store it in these buckets.
Okay.
So here you can see different. This is coriander honey.
Okay, coriander.
Yeah, okay.
So after processing through this pipeline, you are just procuring. So could you tell me what is that honey?
Yeah. Coriander honey.
Could you show me?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. So the flavor of coriander in the sense the flowers they are collecting.
So the bees is the plant. Boxes are kept in coriander plant plantations and the honey is collected from there. Okay. The bees collect the coriander and prepare the honey and that is collected here. Okay. It is all we keep these honeys for customized.
Okay. So initially, what was your investment of this all machines? What you invested?
This machine investment was about 15 lakhs.
15 lakhs.
Yeah, 15 lakhs.
How much you got from the government?
Yeah, we had a subsidy of about 6 lakhs.
6 lakhs, half of that.
Yeah, we are in the PMAGP scheme.
And does anyone have any other scheme from the government regarding this apiculture?
Yeah, a lot of other schemes are there. A lot of other schemes are there in apiculture where they have the same PMEGP schemes for bee boxes. Okay. So you can apply for the 5,000 boxes or 10,000 boxes, 1,000 or 500 boxes, whatever amount you would like to have. Depending on that, you need to prepare a project proposal and you need to apply to the KBIC portal. So KBIC portal, you need to apply and then they will come and assess you and decide how
going to do it.
What is your background?
So if a person is watching this, are you able to handle the health guidelines? Can you get that? Right? So definitely you can connect. Ma'am, could you please tell the exact location once again? The exact location. Your office, yeah.
Bee Global is actually in Bengaluru. We are in Bengaluru and we are in Betta also. A place called Betta also in Bengaluru. So anybody would like to, visit us or connect with us, definitely they can call me in my mobile, that is 98450 56044.
So if you get a lot of calls, you are able to handle it, okay? Yeah. Okay. So we'll move to the next part of your processing, the packaging. So we have to understand each and everything, how the bee works and how the unit, the processing and everything. Now it's time to see the packaging unit. So this is your Bee Global and your packaging unit. All right. So we are in the packaging unit and we are going to see so many products, right? Yes. So yes, what are the products we have?
Yeah. So the products we have here is, you can see honey, different varieties of honey we have. Okay. Like we have tulsi honey, coriander honey, we have moringa honey, then this is multiflora, basic multifloral honey. Then we have bee pollen. Okay. You can see this. This is bee pollen. So, and then we have beeswax. So this is the candle made of beeswax. So these are just a few of the products.
Nice.
Then we have honey which we customize for for branding. So we support entrepreneurs who would like to have their own honey brand. Okay. So
we help them.
Yes, we help them in sourcing the honey, packaging the honey, and also export documentation.
Wow.
All the three. So this is very important because it's not just honey, just not filling the bottles and giving, but we are into testing and compliances, which is very important for credibility in any honey business. So this is how we support them. And this is one of the brands we supported, Nectaroma. We have supported this honey. And this is another brand called Earthy Munchie, which, which we help them to have their own honey brand. And these are some of the bottles, 50 grams bottles, which we did for them. This is 250-gram bottles. So, and this helps them, in future to have their own honey business, which, enter into a responsible honey business.
Yeah. The wax, this is wax, right?
Yeah.
The wax candle is very expensive because it's made from bees. So I hope many days hard work is later converted into wax.
Definitely. The bees build their comb, and the effort they take in building this wax comb. And this beeswax is more premium wax because it is eco-friendly.
Yeah.
Even if your candles are made of this, these candles do not release carbon monoxide into the environment, and they are not poisonous. So this is very, very premium product, beeswax candles. You can even connect with us. So they can all connect with us for any, if they want to have their own beeswax candles made. We can have different kinds of designs. This is just a sample which we got from outside. So they can normally connect, and we have different natural beeswax candles, which is very popular, especially abroad.
Oh, really? So it's having a pleasant smell, as well as I can see. First I thought it was cheese from Holland. It's having that texture. And then you have Poland, right?
Yes. You can taste this. You want to taste this?
So what is this actually?
This is actually bee pollen.
Bee pollen.
So the bees collect this pollen from the plants.
Okay.
So it has highly nutritive value. It has got about 21 amino acids in it.
Okay.
It is an immunity booster, and it is used for brain development.
Okay.
So it will help you to, become more intelligent.
So you mean little bit, I want to be more intelligent. So
you should
little.
eat every day.
Yeah, sure. Little, yeah, that's it.
Every day. So not just
You can
for
see,
today.
look at this. It's not like the fenugreek or the, what we say, the coriander. This is the pollen.
Oh, yeah.
Let me intelligent.
Bee pollen, and bee pollen only has of two types. I think this is coconut bee pollen and mustard bee pollen. So mustard bee pollen is yellowish color. You can see little yellowish
It's
color.
have some, the flavor of the Christmas. It's have that sweet. I can feel that texture. Yeah, the chocolate flavor.
Okay.
It is really.
But it's a very important byproduct in bees now, which is becoming very popular now with the.
What's the average pricing of this pollen?
Bee pollen is about 5,000 rupees per kg.
1,000 rupees per kg.
So you don't need much. You can have it in 250-gram packing. You can, you
Go
need
for
to
a
take
little
very
bit.
less.
Yeah.
You don't have to take lots of this. Very less every day, little. So this is very good.
And this is also the pollen.
Yeah, that's also bee pollen.
And what is this?
This is a honey drink I made for you.
Oh, thank you. So what are the ingredients?
So in this is warm water and honey plus lemon and little coriander.
Little coriander, yes. So let me taste this. And before this, and this is the complete video of the journey of this Dr. Anita, and she's been doing a wonderful and a lovely job that she's helping the people, she's helping the students, she's helping the people who have zero knowledge, absolutely zero knowledge. She's bringing here and she's educating them, and she's helping in marketing. She's telling how to evaluate the products and all this kind of value addition, like especially honey, the pollen, all these candles. All these are like a value addition. So you are watching the video and you want to connect her, you can definitely. And once again, the location, please.
We are actually situated in better also Bangalore, and I can you can connect with me on directly on
Okay.
my
And the Google Map is also.
yes,
Yeah.
Google
Okay.
Map also. Once you connect, then we can share the location,
Definitely.
Google Map. We can have the
Definitely.
descriptions. So one thing I would like to
Sure.
say is we support entrepreneurs who would like to have their own honey brand. We help them, like I told
Right.
before, outsourcing and other things. And we would like, we always, go by quality, testing, and credibility. That is very
Yeah.
important in business. And Indian honey, I feel, deserves global respect. So trust is very important. So trust, unless you build this traceability in honey and transparency, I would like to tell that word. Transparency in this business builds trust, and trust builds markets. So this is very important. And B Global actually stands for structure, science, and sustainable growth.
Wow. Really amazing.
This is something I would like to tell B Global stands for structure. We always have a structure, how we have a system where we work. We have a structure.
And I wish it to grow more and more.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I can feel that you're not producing it for a huge quantity. It's all
Yes,
quality.
it is my.
Quality.
I started as a passion, and we are here to help people grow their honey.
So that's all about the video. Please, ma'am, you should, we will have a little sweet at the end of the video. Let me taste it. I can feel that the majority is honey only. No water actually. So that's the video. And see you with another beautiful video. Until then, take care. Bye bye. And thank you so much for having.
Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to, be with you and take you around and show you everything.
Right.
That is a really wonderful time we spent together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.